The music hums, glasses clink, and you're finally at the party you've been anticipating. You spot a group laughing, grab a drink, and approach. Someone smiles and asks, "How do you know the host?" Suddenly your mind goes blank. A classic social freeze. It feels like your brain's drawbridge just lifted, cutting you off from your own thoughts. You stammer a one-word answer, "work," and hope someone else saves the moment. This isn't rare, it's a primal fight, flight, or freeze response to social judgment. Our ancestors feared predators, we fear awkwardness and rejection. Stress hormones flood in, shutting down the part of your brain that handles language and personality. It's not a flaw, it's biology. Realizing this is the first step to overcoming it. You're not broken, you're just human. The trick is to teach your brain that conversation isn't a threat. The goal isn't perfection, it's presence and connection. The myth is you freeze because you have nothing to say. Actually, you have too much. When someone asks, "What do you do for fun?" your mind races. Hiking, too braggy; old movies, too weird; baking, too basic. You over-edit and silence wins. The other person just sees a blank stare, not your mental chaos. Ironically, the pressure to be interesting makes us less so. People don't want a TED Talk, they want a real connection. Your quirky, even mundane thoughts are often the most relatable. Give yourself permission to be imperfect, lower the bar from amazing to authentic. The goal isn't to impress, but to share a piece of yourself and invite the other person to do the same. When you stop performing, your real personality comes through. That's what makes conversations flow. Let go of the need to be dazzling. Just be present. Share something small and real. That's how genuine exchanges begin, and that's what people remember. How do you stop overthinking and actually speak up? Try the 5-second decision rule. When asked a question, give yourself 5 seconds, no more, to say your first thought. Don't debate or search for something better, just go with your gut. This short-circuits your inner critic and lets your authentic self speak. Your first instinct is usually the most honest and interesting. For example, if someone asks about your summer plans, don't overthink. Maybe you blurt out, "I'm finally tackling my backyard garden." It's real and it's a great conversation starter. The more you practice, the easier it gets. Your unfiltered responses are often the most engaging. They invite others to share too. Trust that your real self is enough. That's how you move from awkward silence to genuine connection. And that's where the best conversations begin. You don't need to be the expert. Be the curious one. Embrace strategic ignorance. Ask basic questions, even if you know a little. People love to share what they know. When you ask, "What exactly is fintech?" you invite them to shine. This takes pressure off you and empowers them. You don't have to scramble for smart comments, just listen and learn. If someone mentions a trip to Japan, don't just say, "I love Japan." Instead ask, "What surprised you most while you were there?" Open-ended, curious questions invite stories, not just agreement. You become memorable by making others feel interesting. This approach works for any topic. Play the student, not the lecturer. People remember how you made them feel. Be genuinely interested and you'll be the most engaging person in the room. Curiosity is your superpower. Stories are rarely simple, they're woven with details and emotions. Most people respond to just the main point, missing the richness. A master conversationalist listens for all the threads. When someone shares a stressful project, a missed soccer game, and a beach trip, don't just say, "That project sounds tough." Instead, acknowledge it all. Staying up late sounds rough, missing your son's game must be hard, and I hope you get to relax at the beach. This shows you're truly listening. It makes people feel seen and valued. Reflecting back multiple threads builds instant trust. People open up more when they feel understood. Listen for facts, feelings, and side stories. Weave them into your response. That's how you turn small talk into real connection. Even pros go blank sometimes. That's why you need conversational lifelines. Simple, open-ended prompts to restart the flow. Ask about recent or upcoming projects. Working on anything exciting lately? Or about favorites? Read, watched, or listened to anything great recently? Notice something unique? That's a cool necklace, what's the story behind it? These prompts are your safety net. Memorize a few, and you'll never be stuck for long. They keep the conversation moving and the connection alive. Ending a conversation well is a social superpower. Use the 3-step exit, appreciation, reason bridge. Start with warmth. "I really enjoyed talking with you. Give a clear reason. I promised my friend I'd say hello." Then bridge to the future. "Let's catch up again soon." This formula leaves people feeling valued, not dismissed. It's not about escaping, it's about ending on a high note. Be specific, be kind, and leave the door open. A graceful exit is memorable for all the right reasons. Practice it and you'll never dread goodbyes again. That's how you leave a lasting impression.